Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for the Duck Press Media Solutions Strictly Stock Motorsports Truck Series here this fine Sunday evening. Playoff time is among us. They are one race away from the playoffs. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you, Richard, for the like. Jesse, thank you for the like. Appreciate you. Ramesh, thank you for the like. Cheryl, thank you for the like and the shares out there. Thank you to the folks out there on the old YouTube channel. Justin Sumner says he wished he was running, but unfortunately he's got some work and will miss the playoffs as well. Good luck to all he says. But I tell you what, Justin, we always appreciate you. This race brought to you by iRacing Warriors Motorsports. That is the Swope family. Much love to the folks over there. They've got a Facebook page you'll be able to check out. I will grab the link for that. I was going to try to put it in the description, but I kind of put myself in a hurry. It'll be all right. GT is going to be your pole sitter today for this 99 lapper here. Roughly a ton of it. It's going to be a ton of speed. This track is absolutely insane. And we know that Talladega, anybody can win this one. Rick Seuss is going to be your outside pole sitter as the Ninja Turtle Chevy Silverado gets Ford F-150 gets rolling. Man, I can speak today. Rick Javorka is going to be your outside run number 2. Elliott Swope's going to be there to the inside. We talk about Elliott and the iRacing Motorsports team. They're going to be right there as well. Oliver Cordell and Corey Vaughn will make up row number 3. Michael Carpenter and the number 23 is going to make up row 4 with Matt Swope. Teammates are going to be side by side. Billy Sigmund and Holt Johnston will make up row number 5. Nathan Yarnell and Joe Francis, my good buddy Joe out there, is going to be looking mighty snazzy in that 12th spot as we roll down that starting grid. Scotty Grove in the 55 is going to have Nick Sawyer there to his outside. Dean Sprinkle and Gavin Hibbs will make up row number 8. James Cato, Brock Johnston, Rich in the 38 is going to have Jesse Cottrell right there. Mike Harris out in the mix. Joe, you got out there and said you qualified, but I know that you're under the numbers. James is going to sit on pit road. That's where he's going to start from. Joe Francis, the man out there. I didn't think that you qualified, but hey, it happens. All the fun stuff, you're going to be able to see it. This is the playoff cutoff race. We'll go over points here in just a moment. Just know that Oliver Cordell is the current points leader. He has 15 playoff points, and that is only because of wins. Rich has the points lead over all the drivers and has 5 playoff points. Richard has had a fantastic start to the race. Got his first win 2 weeks ago. Today, we're going to see if we're going to get anybody that's going to happen. I don't know. Evening, Oliver. Good to see you out there. What's up, Joe? I don't know, man. I don't know how you're supposed to start. I think a lot of drivers just didn't qualify, which is okay. It's all right. They're ready to go. We know that Fred the Barney Flagman high above the stands here at Talladega, biggest pythons in all of iRacing. It's going to be ready to go as well. That is the look at the start-finish line and pit road exit right there. If you look at pit road exit, that is, if you go to pit road and you go a lap down being on pit road, the start-finish line right here towards the exit of pit road, that is absolute imperative to know. Good knowledge for it. We're ready. I hope you're ready. We're going to get it. Full send. Great flag waves. Full send into the corner. They're ready to rock and roll. Two by two into the corner. Lap 1 complete as we speak. 53.76. That's going to be your front row. 52 of Javorka to the outside. Cordell's going to be running that second row. Big push is coming off the corner. That's something that you're going to have to get used to seeing here because these drivers are absolutely, one, going to take their time. Two, they're going to bide their time until the end of the race. But one of the best series when it comes to running Superspeedway racing on iRacing. If you have not done so, the Truck Series is the perfect series for that. As the 76 of GT tries to go back outside. There's going to be a competition caution on lap 5 for those who are out there and wondering why a caution might get thrown if there's no incident. So you got a guy out there, Kelly Webb, not feeling the hottest, going through some things. So they're going to throw a competition caution. We're going to take a moment for him just to kind of pay some homage to some great individuals. Much love to the folks. Highline running 3 wide. Right now, everybody holding on for dear goodness. Just got to make it all the way to lap 5. That'll be a test. That'll be the biggest test. If you can make it all the way to lap 5 and your teammates kind of are right there behind you, that'll make some good factors. Maybe coming for fuel. Maybe skip the strategy when it comes to the rest of the race. He's screwing around with the voice changes so you can distract the guys tonight. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Talladega cams, some of my favorite cams in all of the racing. GT to the outside. Big push from the 2 truck of Cordell. Right now, it looks like the inside. It's a big drag race. GT wins that one coming across the line. 4 of 99. Old Johnston right there behind Cordell. I do believe GT will be up high right here. Nathan Yarnell runs the fastest lap of the race, 51.99 around here. 2.6 miles in length. We'll go over track stats and everything that's going on very soon. Sousa, Swope, Carpenter, Cordell, Vaughn, Sigmund, Johnston, Sawyer, Yarnell, and Johnston again. Brock Johnston back here in 10th. Trying to roll the number 17 truck into the corner. Joe is up to some shenanigans. Yes, he is. But that's okay. We like Joe. I love KP. Good to see you. Kendra, thank you very much for the like out there as well. Kevin Porter, Porter's Motor Supplies. Got to go check him out, man. I like what he does. And KPTV 75. You can check him out. Right now, the iRacing Warriors Motorsports Facebook page should be live at the moment. You can not only watch my point of view here and watch me call the race, but you can pull them up on your secondary device as they're going to throw the competition caution for their lap 5. Sousa is going to be your race leader. No doubt they'll come to pit road. 80% fuel for the drivers. And they'll slow down when they come around and meet up with the pace car. Good run. This is a good run. Good old-fashioned fun. Good old fun. Kelly Webb and family. Much love to you out there. Chris Webb is it's Chris Webb's family, if you remember who Chris is out there. We see him in races all the time. So Kelly, much love to you. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. And you know, our thoughts and prayers are with you, no matter what you're going through. You're going to play a sad trombone on the radio when they wreck tonight. Joe. You're going to get a wah, wah, wah. Maybe I should add that to the helicopter. No, I won't do that. All right, they're going to pace around here for a moment. We'll take that homage to Kelly. Kelly, hopefully you're feeling well. Well enough to watch the race, Chris. Hopefully you and the fam are doing well as well. Much love to each of you. And I'm going to shut my trap for a moment. Everybody hydrate, and we'll get back to it here in just a little bit. The old helicopter award is ready and waiting. That's for darn sure. I sent you over to one of my commercials while they pace around. Top 5 stayed out. The rest of the drivers came to pit road, no doubt topping up on fuel just to stay out on a different pit strategy for folks. If you haven't done so, give me a like, follow on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Much love to you. I'm going to throw you over to my favorite commercial. Whoop. RoastedGems.com, promo code BZ20 for 10% off your first purchase. I love their coffee. It is in this right here. It's right there, just so you know. I love it. It's good stuff. Highly recommend you try the different flavors out there. That's for darn sure. Strictly Stock, Duck Press Media Solutions, duckpress.com. They have great business solutions out there for you. If you have not checked them out, please go and do so. If you get a small or large business, no matter where you're at, no matter where you're located, they've got a lot of things they can help you with. So I highly encourage you to do it. Web family, much love to each and every one of you. We hope that you are going to be doing well, and we look forward to seeing you back on the racetrack. And much love to each and every one of you. Sometimes it's just, well wishes out there. So can I get a hashtag web out there, WEBB, hashtag web in the chat for me, if you don't mind. The good old Price is Right. Losing sound. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I love it. But nobody's a loser in iRacing, in my opinion. Everybody wins at their own, in their own way, no matter how you look at it. Thank you. Oh, dang. How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay out there? Thank you for the webs in the chat. I appreciate you. All for the family. It's what it is. It's all for the family. Strictly Stock, give us a share out there as well. Thank you, Strictly Stock Racing. They have a Facebook page for this series. Go check them out. They did share the stream, but Strictly Stock Racing is going to be that. I wish Restream would allow me to do live tags. You know what I mean? Be really cool if they let me do that. But yeah, good to see everybody out there. Thank you to all the chats. Thank you to everybody doing what you do. Much love to you. We're going to definitely be seeing everybody tomorrow night. IVRL series is going to be back. They're going to be at Martinsville. Some more paperclip action. Yeah, just going to be fun. Share this to our Facebook group. Make sure we do that. Make sure you get up there, hit those like and that follow button. I'd appreciate it if you did. And so are the drivers in all the leagues. They definitely want to make sure that they're able to gain some exposure. We want that for them too. There's the iRacing Motorsports drivers. Elliott Swope in the Ford on the outside. Rick Sousa in the Chevy on the inside. I need to ask Rick who's on the back of his truck. Maybe that's the distraction. So from Oliver's, if Oliver's in the corner here, he gets to the back quarter panel, he can keep his eyes right there. It's a family show. Got to try and get one of those bots to show up every night to post. Right. That's what we want. Bots. Come on, bots. Give us the exposure, right? Nah. All right. Sousa, Swope, Cordell, Carpenter, Swope. That'll be your top 5. They're going to come to all, I guarantee all those teammates are going to come to pit road at the same time. And they're going to work together. Yarnell, Sawyer, Vaughn, Javorka, Billy Sigmund. That'll be your top 10. And they're ready. I'm ready. Hopefully you are too. Green flag. Not 90 laps to go as they complete this lap. 2x2, pushing the pusher, 15 all over the back bumper of Carpenter up there. You got to be careful. You don't want to push the pusher here. That's a bad mamma jamma. You can be fast, and I'm a fan of the 15. Nate, be careful. Nathan, be careful. Don't wreck my truck. 54 to the high side as well. Sorry, to the bottom side. 54's on the bottom side. Nick Sawyer, he's got the 88 on the paint scheme again. He's in the 69. He's rolling. Swope, Sousa side by side. Teammates controlling the line here. Race information in the middle of your screen. Talladega Superspeedway, 2.65 miles in length, 99 laps, puts you a little bit more than 200 miles, but it's about 250. It's going to be really, really fun to see. 95 degrees on the track temperature, 73 degrees on the air temperature. The partly cloudy skies will help in the corners, but that 2-mile-an-hour wind, that's going to make things a little bit easier for these drivers. iRacing Motorsports, iRacing Warriors Motorsports, they're having some fun. Let's find their page. I'm going to share the link out there in chat so everybody has them. 33, 23, 53, 15, 2, and the 69. Right there. Looking, searching. There it is. Let's give them all a fan page share out there. Thank you for the hashtag web out there, Joe. Appreciate you. There's iRacing Warriors Motorsports. Go give them a follow for me. I'd appreciate you do. I have, and I keep up on what the boys are doing out there. I try to. When they go live, I try to go live. There's Mike Carpenter in the 23. Inside line. Loses a little bit of ground. 69 to the 15. Giving a big shove right there. And now they're going to be 3 wide. Yarnell stuck in the middle as Nick Sawyer goes to the high side. The 2 of Cordell is going to be right there with him. Nothing like trying to get to the front, and then all of a sudden the door kind of opens up for the outside lane. And so now the 15 kind of stuck between a rock and a hard spot here. Kind of what it looks like from his point of view. Cordell's going to get a big shove now. 15's going to be right there with him. Sawyer drops to the bottom. So the inside, the number 15 here. Battle for the lead. Rages on. 12 of 99. As we will see just how much these trucks kind of work. Ooh, 15 getting cycled out again. Gets free off the corner right there. He's trying to shove Oliver Cordell to the high side. It's getting close to. You see the throttle. I'm watching Rich here, kind of just back out of the throttle a little bit, give himself a good run. He and GT might just kind of roll high and kind of take their time. I don't blame them here. Those top 2 getting a little bit dicey. There's Gavin Hibbs trying to make some ground up here. He works to the inside. Rich and GT say, I'm going to drop to the back here. They're getting a little bit too dicey up there as the 15 gets to the back bumper of the 2 here. 23 to the inside. Right now, Nick Sawyer still leading. Best place to shove around this racetrack are on the flatter portions of the track, so the backstretch and in between the 2 lengths of the tri-oval. Gavin Hibbs might be trying to pass everybody going to the front here, utilizing every bit of that second lane that he can get. Good roll for him. Toyota's looking good. Good to see everybody out there. Much love to you. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. Anthony, thank you for the like. Thank you for the share out there as well. Mark, thank you for the like out there. Much love to you. Appreciate you as well. Mr. Garland, we will get right to your cards tomorrow. I will do that during the day tomorrow, just so you know. And you had the Brilliant Stars, correct? Little Pokemon fun tomorrow. After seeing all that swerving, you've got the sad trombone ready to go. I like it, Joe. Tell you what. I think the 2 of Oliver Cordell does the same thing. He says, we're good. We're good. 3 wide into turn 3 onto the backstretch, 15 of 99. Everybody trying to push for some boundaries here. Strategy is going to be a big key. You had Darkness Ablaze? Cool. I got 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I got the left side's 1, right side's 2. Pick one. You got the Darkness Ablaze. The Darkness Ablaze is my favorite. We all know that. You want to get a Charizard again? Love it. I love it, man. I love it, man. So I can be salty, right? I love that happens. Elliott Swope, your race leader. Carpenter, Sawyer, Hibbs, Sousa, Lakawa, Yarnell. Everybody trying to make some things work. Webb, you're amazing. Absolutely. I appreciate you, Chris Webb, out there. You're a lefty. You're going lefty. All right. It is ready to go. It's going to be right there. I'll put these other two to the back. He does have the Elite, the Brilliant Stars, which I don't think I've opened yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one. Much love much love, brother. Especially, you tell Kelly that I look forward to seeing more and more going. I don't know the details of what's going on, but you got all the prayers in the family from me over here and from my family as well. So much love. We're a community. It's what we care about. We care about everybody taking the time and enjoying it. If it's there Wednesday, you'll snag it. Perfect. Perfect. Swope, Hibbs, side by side. Now the 16 has somebody. 15's good at pushing. Just gets a little dicey on the corner. Kind of makes me wonder if maybe his steering ratio is still set to like 10 or 12 to 1. Because he gets right to the back bumper, gives a great shove. But it just kind of seems like the truck's a little bit free on him on the entrance and exit right there. So into the corner they go. The drive-in's going to be good. I like the drive-in. Whoa, little blink. Someone blinking. Someone's blinking. Ooh. Elliott, hold on, buddy. Don't blink. I know just what you're thinking. Michael Carpenter, his teammate behind him, going, all right. Gavin Hibbs pulls the bottom line down, and now the 33 has a good run. Teammates on the inside. Yes, they're all teammates. Got to pass them. Yep, Gavin Hibbs, all there. Well, iRacing Motorsports, the good old-fashioned sponsor for today's race. Tell you what, they really got their work cut out for him. Richard, though, on the outside, making me hungry with the Oreos. Oh, we got a new Busch Latte Toyota. Is that Holt? No, it's not Holt. That's Brock. Look at Brock's paint scheme. Little Busch Latte apple, I think. I like it. It's all chrome and pretty. It's got no scratches on it yet. Waiting for that. Oh, they're wrecking. Woohoo! Brock Johnston gets around that one. Oliver Cordell, Corey Vaughn, Scotty Grove, GT involved. A lot of drivers doing so. Man, oh man. How about some good love, good fun. 19 of 99. First caution comes out. And we will see what happened. All right. Here's the deal. It's already looking kind of messy up here. I think Gavin backed out. Gavin did back out right there. Gavin's this sets up in turn 1. I think Gavin got a big, he got free out the corner. So let's go up to Gavin Hibbs up here. And there's Rich right there, and right behind him, it was Brock Johnston, Holt Johnston in the 47. Here's what happened. 16 backs out, 33 is a little free. 47 gets a run with 38 here. 38 drops low. 47 thinks he's clear. He comes down into the 33. 33 up into the 22, and teammates kind of just go everywhere. And that is how that one goes. That was an Oi Skadoosh Vey. And man. Yeah. Everybody coming up pit road. Back this up one more time. We will go from GT's point of view here and into the cockpit. Here we go. All of a sudden, oh, heck no. The sponsor's leading rig. No. They weren't leading technically in that situation. All right, Nathan Yarnell is going to be a race leader. He wins the race off pit road, comes in, gets some stuff taken care of. They have one fast repair for today's race, and kind of excited to see. It's going to be good. Oh, dang. Dangle, 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 dang. Alrighty, cautions brought to you by Nerds Do Nerd Things podcast. One of my favorite. Holt got the first sad trombone award. Well, I have to give it out, and I think I got to give it out to the 23, maybe 33. It was Elliott that got kind of skadooshed there. Poor Holt. Yeah. I don't know, whoever came across the nose of the truck right there. Either way, there's the helicopter award. It's going to the field. Elliott Swope in 10th. Nathan Yarnell, your race leader. Sigmund, Carpenter, Sousa, Cato, Sawyer, Javorka, Harris, Dean Sprinkle, and Elliott Swope, your top 10. I shall go double file. I'll be right back with you. 2 shakes of Lambstail. Alrighty, they're ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's go. Nathan Yarnell, Billy Sigmund, that'll be your front row. Green flag waves once again. Carpenter, Sousa, Sawyer, Sprinkle. Still trying to make some things work. Had to fix my mic here, folks, for a second. Working on it. That's for darn sure. Yarnell, Carpenter, Sigmund. Inside row's got a Nick Sawyer back there. Right now they get lined up. iRacing, platform for all sim racing. Go to iRacing.com and make sure that you find yourself with that monthly, annual, or I think what do they have it? Monthly, quarterly. They have a half year and a full year, I think. I think you have all four. Makes a great Father's Day gift. I'm just saying. That's coming up around the corner. $15, $23, $53, $69. It'll be your inside row. The 12 and the 53 on the high side. 15, 23, 69 on the inside. Right behind him, Elliott Swope in the 33. Trying to beat teammates here. Gavin Hibbs drops to the bottom. He's gonna stay up to speed, but I think he's gonna lock himself into the bottom here. Folks are gonna, think he's gonna get some room here. Yeah, the 52 works his way up the track. He's gonna work with the 88 behind him, Jesse Cottrell, the West Virginia native. Full speed, full send, all over the place. That is for darn sure. Nathan Yarnell still trying to work. Sigmund to the high side. Good move. 2x2, 25 of 99 will be coming to pit road somewhere in the realm. Wanted to say with the fuel strategy that they are working here. Let me take a look here. Bum, 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 bum. Looking at it. I'm looking at it. See, all right, so next week, or not next week, it'll be the 24th when they come back to driving. They'll have Dover and the Nashville Superspeedway for the round of 16. The round of 12 will be Las Vegas and Pocono. Then we'll have Kansas and Richmond. And let's see. Championship race will be Daytona. That's insane. Dark Horizon Fishing. # birthday. Good to see you out there stopping by to say, hey, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Good fun, good run. Thank you to the Twitch family out there. I call everybody warriors. You're my SC warriors, my signature esports warriors. Thank you to everybody out there for being a part of the fam over here. Everybody came to pit road on 20. A couple of drivers came in on 21. Maybe to top up on fuel, make sure that they had enough in there. James Cato, one of those drivers, and the number 3 truck. That Chevy on lock has the 28 in front of him. There's Dean trying to work with him. Toyota. I do like the way the Toyotas look now. They're rolling. It's a good race. You're going to have cautions. There's just a lot of ways that the track can go wrong for you. Grand Home Finishings, number 3. We like what James does. Good to see James out there. There's Rick Seuss in the 53 driving the iRacing Motorsports truck right there. I think everybody got single file for a moment just to kind of bide the time. There's a little double file action back here. It'll be GT and Holt Johnston. Holt Johnston in the 47. He's a lap down right now. GT a lap down as well. Matt Swope up here. He is a lap down. 17 of Brock Johnston will be on the lead lap. Last driver on the lead lap in 17th at the moment. So the drivers that are a lap down right now, no doubt, looking for that lucky dog situation, or to be there to help their teammates out. They'll be able to go at least a lap longer, maybe stay out there, get themselves in a good situation, maybe take fuel only when it comes to pit road strategy. 15, 23. Yarnell, your race leader. Sawyer in third. The 12 trying to make up some ground on the outside. He's doing so pretty decently. He pulls James and Richard with him. And the 88 of Cottrell. Chevy's afoot. Try to make it work. Billy Sigmund, first Ford in the mix. I like his Duluth Trading paint scheme that he has going on right there. Some of the drivers running their fastest laps of the race. Richard, one of those drivers, 51.57 for him. Cottrell runs a 51.52. I think the high line is starting to do exactly what it did before. It's just going to be a fast line. Cato trying to get her to the front. Sigmund to the inside. Cato outside. 38 of Richard right there behind him. Corners are running. Superspeedway Racing. Talladega is always a ton of fun to drive. But if I'm Cato, I'm pulling Richard with me. Richard not able to take that bottom line. He's going to be drifting high. Cato takes over the lead, and right now they're 3 wide. This is what 3 wide looks like for the most part. Just getting nervous. He lost all that ground. The run was there. 76 is going to be up high. 38, nowhere to go. The 2 is going to be there. They get in the corner. Now he's going to have an opportunity to drop down. He went from running second on the outside line to 9th in less than half a turn. Cato, big run. 88 of Cottrell to the outside. He's going to have a run right there as well. Elliott Swope trying to make things work right behind the 88. Billy Sigmund right there behind the number 3, and that high line's just really, it's rolling. Right now, 88 drops into the back, or drops into the front. He's going to be right there with Cato. Cato's going to be able to, I think this is just receiving ends on the bottom. High line just really fast. Teammates going to be able to work together as well. You see the line that they run, 3 wide right back there, the 76. Maybe trying to get himself around this racetrack, put himself on the lead lap on his own here. 31 of 99. And no doubt that's where he wants to be. 3 wide on the front stretch, and everybody trying to go places here. 76 utilizing that high line. Richard right there with him. 33.82. No ground to be made. 16 of Gavin Hibbs right behind the top line. They are rolling right now. 3 and the 88 working very well together on the bottom side. The run's going to come on the high side, though. 88 says, I'm out. I don't want anything to do with that. So is the 3. We're going to drop in and work together. Right now, the 76 says, we're good. Richard's going to be pulled with him. GT, your pole sitter, a lap down at the moment, trying to put himself back on the lead lap here. And he's pulling the 38 with him. Pit strategy will be a big factor here. Elliott Swope in the 33. Pulling the 82 with him. 2 by 2. Well, this is going to be all for about positions here. And exactly where it needs to be. Makes me nervous a little bit, but hey, I ain't mad. Points leaders, Oliver Cordell. 3 wins in the series. Richard has a win in the series. GT has a win in the series. James has a win in the series. Gavin Hibbs has a win as well. Those will be the drivers that are absolutely locked into the playoffs and have playoff points. Cottrell, Dean Sprinkle, Holt Johnston, Nick Sawyer, Scotty Grove, all in the top 10 in points. Cutoff line right now between Mike Carpenter and Rick Sousa, and that is by 1 point, 1 position point. So Sousa needs to finish at least a position or two positions ahead of Michael Carpenter. That's going to be your cutoff line. Bryson Fitzgerald looks to be out of today's race, so that's not going to be a factor here. Elliott Swope, though, 127 on the points. As many drivers as we have in here, that'll be a situation to look at later on. If he wins this race, it's kind of the way it looks. Corey Vaughn needs the same thing, a win in your end kind of situation. That's exactly what they need right now. Points will reset, and they'll go back at it again. Now they are doing it. Right now, 76 goes back a lap down. Ooh, 47 to Holt Johnston to the high side. 4 wide. Now 3. Gavin Hibbs says, I'm good. I'm good. We're all good. We're good, people. 38 to the pole here. Right along with Gavin for a moment. Cambridge, Ohio native. Full throttle into the corner. Just try to take his time. Find the bead. Roll with it. Nathan Yarnell, who's the lead lap here. We've had a lot of lead changes. Here's Rick Sousa, the Charlotte, North Carolina native. I used to live near there. Good to see him out there. 53 running a good bottom line. The IWM team trying to make it a team finish here. Richard, I tell you what, that high line is just fast running. And the 2 of Cordell going for the lead here. Big bump. You see the bump. Did a great job getting to the back bumper of GT there and gave him a solid push into the corner. Whoa, getting a little dicey. Cordell drops in low in front of him. You saw that there. 38 was still there to give the push into the corner. And now the 76 drives up to the outside. GT, I talk about him being a lap down here. He's trying to stay on the lead lap and try to make sure that what he does here is going to be good for his pit stop. And right now, Cordell trying to make it work. 15 to the high side. High line. This is a big game of leapfrog going on right now. So now GT's on the lead lap. And he is pulling the leaders around. It's kind of the way it works. 18. He's your pole sitter as well. He is in 18th off 17 spots. One of the biggest fall-offs today. Matt Swope off 11. Holt Johnston off 10. Rick Javorka off 10. Brock Johnston. Richard, your biggest mover of the race. He's up 15. Gavin Hibbs up 13. Trying to make that tied right there. Joe, did you get out of there and had to jump back to pit road? I'm trying. They are running. They're running fast. Good speeds, good time. Nothing wrong with it. Here's your speed of Gavin Hibbs. Getting a little dicey there. 15 getting a little bit free. That's what makes me think that the 15's steering ratio might be a little bit loose, because normally when you run a higher steering ratio, you can get that drive off and be able to hold it a little bit more tight in the corners. It just seems like he is free from the word go, even with a little bump from the back. Gavin Hibbs, Oliver Cordell, he is your race leader in all technical account. Cordell shoving the 76 now. Brock Johnston up to speed. He's a couple of, sorry, that's Holt Johnson, not Brock Johnston. Holt Johnston up some proverbial spots here. Johnston off 2 laps. Swope a lap down. That's Matt Swope back here. And driving to the 82. He's trying to ensure that somebody in his team will finish up front. 76-38. And the run of a lifetime. Go 38, says Dark Horizon. Yep. Just messing with the settings. Hey, mess with them. They told me you jumped to pits, and I was like, what? What? Love you. 39 of 99. It's a long race here. Play about 250 miles around this track. 265 times 99. Do the math. 2.65 times 99. $262 miles. I'm trying to break down the fuel here. My fuel calculator doesn't work the same anymore. It's been getting it wrong. James, you're amazing. Appreciate you very much. Much love. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for all the stuff out there. James, I need to talk to you about finishing your video and doing all that stuff too, but I also need to a little chit chat with you about some other things over here on my end that I wanted to chat with you about. We'll do that later. Little right side for the two, kind of following these drivers here a little bit. Oh, you showed driver profiles, and you wanted to check that out as well. Hold on. Let's see. There you are, Joe. That's your race controller tonight, folks. It's exact. I can imagine you looking just like that, Joe. Yarnell to the high side. Sounds good, man. We'll do. $38, 82 and 76. Both drivers that are back on the lead lap, but they're leading the leaders. So right now, Matt Swope trying to pull the rest of the field around. Yarnell to the high side. The battle for the lead is actually up there where the 15 is. It's crazy to see. Only in iRacing do you see lap down cars lead the lead the field around, which is awesome. Hey, it's awesome. They're trying to compete to get themselves on a good strategy here. They have to work together as lap down vehicles to be able to make sure that when they get around this racetrack, that they're going to have the right lane. I mean, realistically, this is going to be tough. It would be tough for all of them. GT right behind the 82. That high line really works better. Gavin Hibbs, fastest lap of the race, 51.10. He is way up there. You don't look like that when you're trying to wreck Gavin. Right now, the 16 trying to battle for the lead. He pulls the 69 of Nick Sawyer behind him. 3 wide in the corner, 12 to the inside, 47. Holt Johnston, 2 laps down, trying to work his way up there with the rest of those drivers that are a lap down. Superspeedway Racing, just insane. Brock Johnson, the 17 to the inside. He's having a good one. Billy Sigmund there in the 12. Trying to have a good day. Corey Vaughn in the 54. He's got some Sprite on tap. James Cato in the 3, just biding his time as well. Cottrell doing the same thing. Dean in the 28. All these drivers are still very close together. Matt out front, leading all the rest of the drivers. Scotty Grove, the 55. Last driver on the lead lap. About to be halfway through this one. And it's been a good race. 3 wide. 82, 76, 38. Richard, your race leader. He's pulling the 33 with him. That's Elliott Swope. Teammates to his outside as they're 3 wide. 2 of Cordell bringing the 15 with him to the outside. 16 of Hibbs up there as well. Tell you what. The biggest thing that I see about this is that Richard right now is saving a ton of fuel being in the draft. They're behind those 2 that are out front, 82 and the 76. They're burning the most fuel. 38 of the 38 on the inside lane is able to save a lot of fuel. The 2 to the high side of Cordell. That high side, you burn more fuel, but it seems to be faster because you got a lot to work with. 4 wide, 4 lanes here in the track, especially on the front stretch. That does make a big difference. The lanes here are super wide. And the banking here, some of the highest banks in all of iRacing. Woo, 15, almost to the back, almost gets to the back quarter panel of the 2 there. In the corner, you try to line up on the back of the trucks. Doesn't necessarily always work to the advantage, but right now it's doing a phenomenal job. 38 of Richard, he's your race leader. That's what it looks like behind him. So what he sees in front of him, watch the how close he's getting. He's trying to stay a reasonable distance and judge that push. GT trying to get to the back of Swope up there. 2 of Cordell to the high side. He's got the 15 on lock. 15 trying to get to the back. Ooh, 15 getting a little dicey right there. Now the run down the back stretch. Hopefully they straighten that back out. Ooh, gives him a little bit of a love bump there. Gets him free just a little bit. And you can tell that Rich is, when he sees those trucks up high doing what they're doing, he's trying to run just a little bit closer to GT to relieve that pressure off of the back of the spoiler there and put him right back there to the back of the 82. 82 out front, but your race leader at the moment, Oliver Cordell from the high side. They are working on trying to put the 82 and the 76 back a lap down, and that will only change. A few situations there. Open for green flag stops. You want to see how many sad trombones you get when they miss their pit stops? We've seen it before, right? 49 of 99. 17 changes lanes. They should be getting close to the green flag pit stops. 80% fuel usually means at the super speedways, they run about 30 to 35 laps on a full tank. So we should be getting close. Right now, 49 of 99. They should be getting close to that 30 lap mark of fuel here. And no doubt the conversation is probably happening within teammates here. 82 touches the apron right there, checks up the inside line. 76 trying to hold on to that to the bottom side. 12 gets a run to the 2 here. Ford Toyota. Cordell, your race leader. Richard trying to will the inside lane to go a little bit faster. It's all about good speed and good run. Sawyer getting dicey back here. Yarnell's been having good runs. He just can't get himself out there. And as fast as that high line has been, they're just not able to get themselves to clear the 82 and the 76. And Richard doing a phenomenal job. The iRacing Motorsports team right behind him, just keeping him at bay. Richard doing what I would do and drop into the corner in that lane too, trying to utilize side drafting here, which does work. They've worked on that model for a while, and it's been getting better and better and better Down the backstretch they go, 51 of 99. We'll start seeing just where folks are going to be. Rich is your race leader. Cordell in second. Time for a little coffee break. Promo code BZ20 for 10% off your first order. They are locally owned and operated here in the United States, and small businesses are our favorite. First, the green flag pit stops came in. Everybody who was out there out front all came in to pit road. And it does look like Cordell might win that race off pit road. 38 is going to be right there with him. 76 trying to hold on. He makes the pass on the 76, leaving pit road on the track. 12 of Billy Sigmund was your race leader coming around this last time. He and Nick Sawyer getting into pit road. Everybody trying to be safe, and I don't know that we're going to see the hard stops here. Oliver Cordell leading him off pit road. The number 2 truck trying to make it work. GT still a lap down. GT's going to work his way around. There's the 38 right there as well. 38's trying to be pulled here. Ooh, Rich in and out for a moment. 76 gets a good run. 82 is going to be right there as well. So the lap down trucks trying to get themselves back in again. Nick Sawyer out of pit road. So they're going to try to get up to speed. James Cato's going to be right there with him. Billy Sigmund, Corey Vaughn, Dean Sprinkle, Mike Harris. They're going to have their work cut out for him. There's Elliott trying to work his way around as well. Nick Sawyer, your technical race leader. 3. Oh, man, Cato almost got the black flag there. Trying to get around a driver on pit road exit, and they're going to be up to speed here. He's going to be in 4th. Richard's going to be your race leader here. He's been pulled around by the 76. The 82 is going to be right there as well. 82 of Matt Swope, still technical lap down. He's up there running with the top 5. 23 rolling. Having a good race. Right now, Richard, your race leader, being pulled by the 2. Nobody has the race line that you think. So they came in on 52. They're going to have at least one more green flag pit stop here. And no doubt somebody's going to try to short pit this one. Yarnell, you got to almost split the stage in half. There's about 40 laps left. 44 laps left. They came into pit road on 52. Someone's coming in on lap 20, 22. Try to split it in half. And they'll have enough fuel to be able to make it work. It'll be a quicker pit stop. You won't need tires. That's my taking. Could be my suggestion. Will it happen? We'll see. It is what it is. Rich, Oliver, Michael Carpenter, 1, 2, 3. Cato and Sigmund try to make some things work. Sigmund goes back to the outside. James Cato right there behind the 23. 17 is going to be in line as well. Brock Johnston getting pulled. It does look like Billy Sigmund runs the fastest lap of the race last time by. First driver below 51 seconds at a 50.99. Joe, they're kind of making your job easy today. '47 of Brock Johnson, or Holt Johnston. Still running. He's got 2 laps down still. He's right there with a 15. This is going to be all about work. Who's going to be able to work? .38 on a technical lead lap run here with a 76 in front of him. I wonder if it's just the way it works. Like, shove him around. He's good. If they run green the entire way, that'll be interesting. So here's what'll happen. If a caution were to come out right now and the 76 were not involved, Richard would be your race leader. The 76 would go around, still be on the lead lap, and that would put Swope as the lucky dog. So he would get the lucky dog. Johnston might come to pit road, so then he would be, or might stay out for the free pass, so then he would be eligible. It's not confusing. It's all good strategy. And we have yet to see, we've only had 2 cautions. One of those is for incident, and the other one was in support of Chris Webb and the fam over there. 12 to the high side, trying to put a good move on. Let's get a little 11 car pack right here. Sorry, 13 car pack. Trying to make up some ground. Sawyer in 13th. Leading the second group around. That's the 28 of Dean here. Rick Souza right behind him. They're still trying to play catch up here. Nick Sawyer in 13th. Trying to level some things out. Slow pit stops are what put them back there. Everybody took tires. Everybody took fuel. It's all good. You're going to go out there, drive in the opposite direction to mix it up? Hey, I've seen it. It's like the 2 of Oliver Cordell is going to drop to the back. He might be looking at trying to make a run here. He has some right side damage, and it's a little wall scrape kind of damage. Maybe I've been trying to look for other drivers that have the left side damage and not seeing it. 12 has a run. 38.76. 82. 12 really pushing down on the bottom right there next to Rich. 15 trying to push the 12 to the front. 12 going to watch the drop into the corner here. 15 has the line on the car. 16 to the high side. 3 wide for the lead. Gavin Hibbs trying to drive himself around this racetrack by himself. Does have a run, but it's going to fall in line on that second row. .39 laps to go as they come across the line this time by. And this is interesting. It's interesting to see how it's working. 38 to shove the 76. Rich has the better low line approach right here. As they get in the corner, 76 will drop into the corner. Whoa, almost gets turned there. 15 right there. 76 dropped into the corner like he was supposed to. Rich was just a little bit close there. Here's the run on the backstretch. As now Billy Sigmund cuts across the nose of the 76 there, forces the issue there. It wasn't clear. It wasn't as clear as what he thought he was. And so now Rich had to way back out of that one. And I don't count the 76 staying there for very long. He wants to be on the lead lap. That's the strategy to be here. Because if a caution comes out, he will be technically on the lead lap. So we'll see what he's going to go right back to the high side. Rich was going to go with him. He was going to go with him. Now they're going to get turned. Rich was going with him, and then all of a sudden, that's what happened. Rich had the right line. I think he hesitated there, and so now everybody gets turned. Brock Johnston will be your race leader here as he comes down. A lot of drivers coming to pit road for free passes, and now GT had to jump to pit road. He would have been your race leader there, or not race leader. He would have been a free pass to come all the way back around the racetrack, and yeah. Caution. Bound to happen. Nerds Doing Our Things podcast. That's exactly what we saw right there. All right, we're going to take a look at what happened. Maybe a little far chase view here. Rich was right. That's Oliver. Rich was right here. And so the 15's right there. So he's trying to stay out of the 15. 76. I knew he was going to make that move. GT was going to go straight to the high side. That's exactly what we're going to do. 15 little net code right there. He forces himself down. Oh, and the 38. Rich was just trying to get himself lined up right there. He had enough room to make he had the right move right there. Wouldn't have been any issue with that. Just he was shooting the gap. He had the room, but that's the other thing too. When you look at that one more time, here is the 12, Billy Sigmund here. As soon as the 76 goes to the high side, all that air that is on the back, all that downforce is on the back. The 76 just rolls that corner. And then just boom. It all happens. The right strategy, the right timing, wrong place. Caution, time to hydrate. Make sure you do so. Thank you to all the folks out there involved. iRacing Warriors Motorsports with a Z at the end. Make sure you go check them out. There's a link in the chat. If you didn't see it, go back and scroll back up. You'll be able to see that. A ton of fun. Great guys, great folks. Yarnell, your technical race leader right now. Carpenter's going to be in. Lucky Dog should be Holt Johnston. He's going to come back around, so he'll have one lap there. GT looks to be getting some stuff fixed. He had to tow. Matt Swope, Billy Sigmund in 12th, some right side for him. Everybody who doesn't have a fast repair right now, sitting on pit road, getting that damage repaired, and they're going to be doing it. Looks like they didn't need you after all. No, they didn't. No, it happens though. I mean, good move. Right timing. That was great racing. There's nothing wrong with the moves that were made there. Made me nervous, but it was fun. It's coming back. Back to double file. Lights are off on the pace truck. They're going to run it back. James Cato, your race leader here. The 2 is going to be to the outside. Oliver Cordell ready to rock and roll. 65 of 99. It's not over. It is going to be a run. I believe they might be able to make it on fuel. We'll see. 3 gets a good jump right there. 2 falls in line. 53 is going to be right there as well. These drivers know that everything is at stake here. And the restart right there really pulls everybody differently. 55 a little ways back. A lot of the drivers still way back here trying to get organized. Richard back here as well. Was your race leader for many laps, and you see the separation happening. James Cato with a full send in that second pack group here. Three, 2, 53, 69, 54 Corey Vaughn up in the mixed top 5. He started 6th. Anybody can win this race. This driver, Scotty Grove, needs a drafting partner in the worst way. Dean starting to pick up some pace there on the bottom side. And right now, the high line working. Holt Johnston trying to bide his time. He wants to be on the lead lap. Matt Swope in the 82. Looks like he is done for the race. Jesse Cottrell in on pit road. So is the 38. Richard here. Not quite sure what happened there. Three, 2, 53, 69, 54. Your top 5. Cottrell leaving pit lane. They might have been just a touch short on fuel there too. There'll be a lap down. Multiple laps down, does it look like. No, there'll be a lap down. So they're going to get up to speed here. 3, 2. This is gonna come down to the wire. 30 laps of fuel. 30 to 32 laps of fuel. They went back to green flag racing on 65. James Cato, no doubt, will have to come to pit road. I do believe just by the sheer full throttle driving that they're going to have to do here. Holt Johnston a lap down behind the 52. Richard in 17th, Cottrell in 18th. These drivers are a lap down. They're going to be looking at trying to work together here for that fuel strategy that they had. They left pit road on 66, and that'll put them very, very close. 3, 2, 53, 54. Alice, thank you very much for the like out there. Much love to you. Appreciate you very much. Check on the social media platforms. Thank you to Ellis. Thank you to Brian Rinker. Thank you to Anthony. Thank you to Mark. Thank you to Strictly Stock and all the folks over there. Thank you to James, of course, for all the shares. Thank you to KP out there. Much love to you, brother. Thank you to all the folks out there on the old Twitcheroonie. I just unlocked another achievement. That's awesome. Yep. Well, that's kind of crazy. Appreciate everybody. Thank you to all the folks out there on the old YouTube platform. Thank you for the likes out there as well. Every bit that you do out there helps the stream grow, helps everybody enjoy themselves. Helps the algorithm as well, of course. Javorka in the 52. The runner with the 23 and the 33 right here. Johnston trying to get himself back on the lead lap. Brock Johnston leaving pit road. No doubt coming in for that fuel cycle that he needed. Ellis, yes. Yes. It's so I broadcast one race a day. And then if I want to stream, I usually stream to Twitch. That's usually the platform that I personally stream on the games that I do right there. So these folks have me using my platform for the greater good of iRacing, and usually in the evening. That's usually when we do it. We have different leagues that have hired me on to do this. Yes, it is a paid position to do this. I love it. It's a ton of fun. Cato, Cordell, Sousa, Scotty Grove in the 55, Corey Vaughn in the 54. Now they're back to double file for the top 9 drivers here. Mike Harris, Carpenter, top 8 drivers. Mike Carpenter pulling these drivers back. Scotty Grove able to catch back up to the field here. Doing a phenomenal job of making that work. 69 is going to be there as well. Not giving up that lane. 55 will be able to drop into the corner here. 22 is going to be right behind. Here's Mike Harris. Harris Motorsports, M&H Harris Motorsports on the side. Cato, your race leader. Cordell to the back bumper. Thanking all the folks that help out over here. Strictly Stock Motorsports, iRacing, Warriors Motorsports, the sponsor for today's race. And one of their drivers trying to battle for the lead right now. 69 of Sawyer right there with Sousa to the high side. James Cato on the inside, too, of Cordell trying to make it work as well. The battle rages on. Whoa, getting turned. They're upside down, inside out. Cato had the helicopter award of the day and got sent. And had to jump to pit road. Oliver Cordell will be your race leader here. And we'll have to see what we do here. Nerds Do Nerd Things podcast, caution sponsor for all of my races that I broadcast for. Much love to the guys over there. Check them out on Spotify, on iHeartRadio. The 2 to the back corner panel of the 3. Oh, 53 got... Oh, man, hold on. The 53 of Rick Sousa right here had the 69 behind him. Here's Rick right here. And we'll go chase view. Got sent. And then upside out, inside out. There goes the number 3 of Cato. Hold on. Woof. Got to count the rotations, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had that was X Games worthy. He landed right in front of Mike Harris. Oh. Everybody coming to pit road. James, I love you. I do. I really do. I really do. There it is. Man. Unfortunate circumstances there. Old Johnston will get the lucky dog here. Rich and Jesse and Brock will stay out for the free pass. They should be good on fuel. 25 laps to go. duckpress.com for all that fantastic energy. And they got solutions for every business out there. Check out the website. It's a really good website. I love it all. Carpenter, your race leader. Swope in second. Harris in third. Cordell, Javorka, Sprinkle, Sousa, Yarnell, Gavin Hibbs. Coming off pit road, Sigmund will be there. Scotty Grove into 55. Holt Johnston coming to pit road as the lucky dog, so he'll be able to get himself to pit road nicely. Richard's going to be looking for a free pass here. The caution's going to help out for fuel strategy and everything else that goes along with it. Talladega for 99 laps has only seen three cautions for incident and one for the stage 5 break right there. Make sure you check out all the socials. Give me a follow on the old Twitch Rooney. Twitch.tv/Signature Esports. And, of course, and always, the grand old Facebook page. Facebook.com/Signature Esports. YouTube.com/Signature Esports. You can follow me on Twitter. At RealSig Esports on there. And then you can also follow me on TikTok. Signature Esports on TikTok. Instagram, Signature Esports on Instagram. You know, all the good stuff. Carpenter. IWM teammate to everybody. It's getting down to the end of the race, so as laps start to tick away, the sense of urgency kind of resonates with the drivers. As Swope and Carpenter will be your front two. Elliott Swope with some heavy nose damage right there. Mike Harris behind. Had a fast repair in the bag. 52. That Chevy looks all right, I do believe. He's got a little bit of nose damage. You can push with the nose. I don't know that leading is exactly what you need, but you can push with some nose damage. That's for darn sure. Joe. Skokie gifting 5 subs out there. Thank you so much. If you're not subbed, you should be. Hope all is well. Appreciate you, Skokie Esports. They got a new stream coming up here in about 3 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks. Be check them out on Thursday nights when you're not watching Signature Esports, of course. Let's see. So, Skokie, thank you very much. Nate, much love to you, buddy. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Let's see. It's 2, got a gifted sub. Welcome to the fam over here. Special Ed 983. Welcome to the fam as well. Joe, 24 ever. Thank you, buddy. You just got, Joe, you just got gifted a sub on Twitch, buddy. Let's see. Dustin F got one as well. And It's 2 got gifted a sub as well. So thank you very much to everybody out there. Welcome to the Warrior fam. Much love. Pace cars diving in. It'll be 23 to go when they cross the line. And the sun seems to be setting. The partly cloudy sky is starting to play a factor. And they are through the gears. Green flag waves. 33 has the front telephone pole look going on right there. Carpenter, Swope. It's Elliott Swope. And then second spot, he started third. Mike Harris, the driver up the most spots, up 18. Enter the corner. Gavin Hibbs down there as well. Cottrell, Brock Johnston, Scotty Grove. All these drivers back on the lead lap. Cato a lap down, but he's up there in the mix, hoping for a caution here to get a free pass or to get that lucky dog. Sawyer there as well. They all had to jump to pit road, and there was enough time there to make that work. 23-33. 22 of Harris. Midline right there. has the 53. 22 looks really loose right now. Tires aren't aren't a big factor here at this racetrack, as much as the weight and the drive line that you use. 15 to the high side. Gavin Hibbs going with him. 15, 16, 28 high line. James Cato trying to do the same thing that GT was doing. He's trying to work himself to the front. If he puts himself out in front of these drivers, there's a caution behind him. He'll be back on the lead lap without having to wait for that lucky dog. Nick Sawyer right there in the mix with him. 16 to the high side. 28. 3 is going to have the 15 in front of him. 16 running high. 3 drops low. Cato. Oh, they're going. They're wrecking behind him. Cato will be your lucky dog. Sawyer able to avoid that as well. 52 went around, and they're wrecking in the back there. Dean involved as well. And the 4th caution for incident, 5th of the race. Happened right here. Alrighty. This one kind of got dicey. Here it is. 16 up high. 28's right there. 69 behind. And we'll back this up just a moment. Dean is in the Chips Ahoy car. 3 drops low. He says, I'm going around this one. Oh, and just a little touch. 69 gets into them right there. And then back. Billy Sigmund's on pit road. Corey Vaughn right there. Where's Dean? That's who I was looking for here. Watch this. Dean was low here, or right there, and then boom, 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 boom. Dean was able to save that. Dean got the better end of that deal. Corey Vaughn on pit road. The 52, sorry, it was the 53 was not. 52 of Rick Javorka was not either. Man. Sad trombone. Oh, helicopter to the field. Kind of want to go back. We're going to go back and watch this from the cockpit point of view from the 69 here. Dean was 3 wide. The 3 drops low. Watch the move the 3 makes here. He's clear. He says, I'm down. Does so. 28's right there. The air's off. And Dean was trying to miss Gavin Hibbs there. And the 69 just couldn't avoid it. He lifted. You heard it there yourself. He lifted as much as he could. Mike Carpenter, your race leader. Elliott Swope in 2nd. Nathan Yarnell in 3rd. Mike Harris in 4th. And Cato will be your lucky dog. He's going to come back around. Chance for him to go in a top up if he wanted to. He's going to start at the tail of the field. If he wanted to get a couple of laps of fuel in, that would make all the difference. Big sad trombone. I love it. All righty. $19 to go. And I don't think we're done with the cautions just yet. Cato comes back around. Finds himself back on the lead lap. Sawyer will still be a lap down here. Comes to pit road, I do believe, to get some of that damage repaired. Cottrell, the 88, back on the lead lap as well. Still has that left rear damage. C leaves pit road here. Man, oh man. Good to see all the folks out there. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you to all the folks affiliated with us over here at Signature Esports. Thank you to Dubby, where I get my energy. There's where I get my focus. I wouldn't say where I get my energy. I get my energy now from Roasted Gems, but I get my daily focus from Dubby now, so go check them out. There's a link there. I recommend the Dragonade. It's pretty darn tasty to me. Excuse me. And let's see what else. RoastedGems.com. We just mentioned them. And then I'm looking at 40 things at once. Sorry, folks. Talked about RoastedGems.com. Let's see. Nerds Do Nerd Things podcast, being just super awesome, folks. Should see them here. See, how many weeks have they been with us? 6, 7 weeks? Awesome, folks. Absolutely awesome, folks. All the leagues, Sunday Night Strictly Stock, Motorsports, will have the Outcast Racing League back here in a few weeks as well. IVRL, HMG Innovations. Wednesday night is the Winston Throwback Series. Thursday night's the Wheels America Cup Series. Tuesday nights, I've missed Tuesdays. Tuesdays is the NASCAR East Coast Racing League. They'll take a few week break, or a few months. They're gonna break for a few months after their season. We'll have another series to broadcast for. I think that's the No Toad Racing League. I think we'll have them back for a little while. Which is super awesome. We did their championship race last year, and they've been trying to coordinate getting me over there for a while, and so that's kind of the way it goes. Friday night's the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series, and then very soon the greatest of all time racing series is going to happen, the GOAT Racing Series. It'll be on Tuesdays and Saturdays for a little while. They're going to be some fun. Carpenter, Swope, Yarnell, Harris, Javorka, Sprinkle, Johnston, Richard in a 38, Gavin Hibbs in that 10th spot. Yarnell ready to send it here. They're all ready to go. Green, well, the 23. I think this one's on the race leader, like some of the other leagues that we've broadcasted. We don't have to wait for the green flag, because the start-restart zone is right where the flat area is. 33 to Carpenter here. So Elliott Swope and Michael Carpenter, teammates working together. The 15 of Yarnell will no doubt try to go around, but not before Mike Harris pulls some speed. He's got the 28 of Dean Sprinkle behind him. Dean ready to go. Took his fast repair. 17 of Brock Johnston. Get a little latte action going on there. He's got the telephone pole look on the back bumper. That's just aerodynamically friendly. Cottrell and company with the 69 behind him. Nick Sawyer a lap down would be your lucky dog. 16 laps to go here. Nate gave me 5 gifted subs. I loved it. I appreciate you, man. 5 gifted subs out there on the old Twitch platform. Elliott with the damaged nose may not be able to lead, but he can push. Right now, really holding on. I talked about points earlier, kind of where everybody stands. back in it. Nope, not that one. This one. There we are. That cutoff line with Mike Carpenter, who's your race leader right now. Sousa, who's in pit road in 15th. That's exactly where they needed to be. Elliott Swope, who needs to win this race just to be pretty much just to be eligible for the playoffs. If he races Mike Carpenter at the end for the win, one of these teammates are going to be in, one of them are not going to be in. So this is going to come down to the wire right here. Either Michael Carpenter will win this race, and for sure lock himself in because he's 16th in points, or if Elliott Swope goes for the lead here at the very end, it's going to be interesting because Elliott could very well win his way in on this race. I do believe that's how that works. We'll have all of that stuff updated after we come back from Easter next week, and everything will be good. But I do believe that is how that's going to work. It doesn't matter. The 23 out front at the moment, Yarnell in 15th. Scotty Grove having an issue. He's going to be off track. Down on the bottom here, 55. Looks like he has got some issues. 13 laps to go. Carpenter, Swope, Yarnell, Javorka, Johnston. That is Holt and Brock Johnston trying to work together. Dean in the mix. The number 28 has Mike Harris with him as well. High line trying to formulate a plan here. Gavin Hibbs in the mix. Ooh, 15. Stuck on the inside, 3 wide here. The 28 to the high side. 22 is going to be with them. 15 will be back a little bit. Gavin Hibbs trying to shove. These two worked really well earlier in the race, and right now looking to do the same thing. 28 will drop down. 16 gives a good run with the 15 here. Side draft from to the 52. We watched this happen earlier. And 15 getting a little bit close. What that does is that pulls the air off the vehicle, but it will suck them right up to you. We saw some net code into a turn before. Yarnell drops low, kind of leaves Gavin Hibbs out there. I would have kept Gavin with me. If Gavin helped me get there, I'd have kept him with me. Because then you'll break up the teammates that are behind you. Gavin Hibbs trying to work his way to the high side. Keeping the 28 behind. Little side draft. 23 drifts up the racetrack a little bit right there. 33 neck and neck. 52 is going to run the inside line here. Dean needs to get to the back bumper of the 16 for this to work. 15 getting left out to dry. Carpenter to the high side. Swope. Hibbs is going to be right there with him. 23, 33, 16 high line run. 15 is going to have the 52 there. Not clear yet. This is the run that they get as they get out of the corner. Teammates working together on the high side. 15 needed some company here. Right now, Carpenter, Elliott Swope, the pressure is on with 10 laps to go. I line the faster line here on the exits. 33 needs, I think that Elliott needs Gavin to be just a little bit closer to help that run. Big shove down the backstretch. Carpenter, Swope, into the corner. Trying to formulate a plan. 52 of Javorka behind. Trying to get him a big shove here. That is the backing up to the corner. The 16 was able to make a run there and give the 33 a good shot up to the 23. And right now the 52 doing a phenomenal job of helping the 52 or the 15 hold off. The nose damage not able to be the defining factor here. 9 laps to go. The front 10 still making it interesting. Nick Sawyer in the 69. He is a lap down. Billy Sigmund a lap down. Sorry, Sigmund 6 laps down. Cato, Cottrell biding their time to jump here. Holt Johnston in front of him. Richard in the 38. Still trying to make some ground up here as well. Carpenter leads from the high side, and that is about as frustrating as you can get if you're the inside driver here. You're trying to do everything that you can on the shortest way around this track, and that high side just keeps being what it is. But right now, inside line starting to formulate a plan. 15 of Yarnell. They're getting a little bit more organized on the bottom. 16 of Gavin Hibbs trying to hold on as well. Gavin is going to be in a good spot here, I do believe. Run off the back stretch. 28 is going to be there. 15, 52. 52 almost sideways right there. Carpenter leads from the high side. 52 to the 15. 15 is going to have the drag race here. 23 carries a ton of speed right there. Into the corner. 15 has 1 and 2. Pretty nicely. 52 needs a little bit more ground here. Needs to be right on that back bumper. Full send. Seven laps to go, and you want to extend yourself here. You do not want to be finding yourself getting into corners, having those issues, and trying to back those up. And right now, the teammates are able to work together on the high side. The 33 of Elliott Swope stays right there on the back quarter panel. There's nothing that they're going to be able to do. Side draft from the 23 to the 15, trying to keep them low. They're trying to get to the low line here to be able to make that work. And what they've done is they forced the scrub off. If they can force those drivers down low to scrub off on that yellow line into the tri-oval, that is exactly where they try to push those boundaries. And right now, a back and forth run. Carpenter 4/100ths of a second. That's the race right now. Dean Sprinkle might be able to make something work. And right now, the 38 of Richard goes to the high side. He's going to have Holt Johnston go with him. Richard Licao out there, and he wants that Chevy to go faster. 12, pushing boundaries, try to get to the inside. Right now, Richard says, I got to go, man. 6 laps to go. They're going to be 5 this time by. Now's where you're setting up your move. Gavin Hibbs in the 6th spot here. 38-28. Got some cookie trucks. Trying to make it work. Trying to make it stick. And everybody trying not to hold their breath here. Is there 3 wide. Holt Johnston to the outside. Richard goes with him. 22 has some fun. There's the 88. Jesse Cottrell trying to make it work as well. 47 up high, not able to make it work. 69 with him. The line is ever changing. Richard gets there. The run right there. Oh, 33 into his teammate. Oh, man. Oh. Try to make it through. Carpenter will be your lucky dog. Sorry, Carpenter will be your race leader. Your lucky dog will be Nick Sawyer, but I think he was involved in that. We'll have to take a look. It was ramping up. It was ramping up. 6th caution of the race, 5th for incident. Oof, ×2. Yeah, that was a good view. have our first attempt at a green, white, checkered in just a moment. Here is kind of the state of what happened here. Rich was going to the high side here. Let's watch. 28's there. Whoop. 38 was fine. Oh, 52 up into the 33 there. Oh, might have been some net code there. Let me take a look one more time. There's Elliott. Little chase. This will get us a little bit closer. And see if I can. There we go. Nah, he came up the racetrack. He hit the bottom. So what happens when I talk about that bottom lane, if you hit that, and it's just like other tracks, if you hit below the apron right there, you're going to get free. And right here, that's what he does. He gets a little bit free, and it sends him up the racetrack. Gets into the 33, up into the 38. 52 goes around. And that's exactly what it looks like. Gavin Hibbs, your race leader. I'm sorry, he's in third. Michael Carpenter, your race leader. Lucky Dog should be Nick Sawyer. There he goes. A lot of drivers wrapped up in that one. Oof. Helicopter to the field. One more time. Ding to pit road. Billy's going to be 6 laps down. 22 stays out. A lot of drivers are going to stay out. They're going to be fine on fuel. Some of them might just come to pit road to get their fast repair. Yarnell in second. Gavin Hibbs in third. Mike Harris. Elliott Swope in the 33. Has a brand new truck. So he came in and got that fast repair that he needed this entire time. I'm glad that he didn't. 12's going to get the drop back there. James Cato in the 3 will be there as well. Elliott Swope, Jesse Cottrell, Holt Johnston, Nick Sawyer back on the lead lap here. We'll start at the tail end of the field. Brock Johnston to pit road. Rick Javorka in on pit road. Dean Sprinkle, Richard in a 38. Blown engine for him there. Some great drivers try to make it work. Man. Dane had to jump to pits. Rick had to jump to pits. Richard had to jump to pits. Tell you what, the racing has been still spot on. The mistakes that get made are the mistakes that are just kind of right there, you know what I mean? Oh, man. Carpenter, Yarnell, Hibbs, Harris, Swope. That'll be your top 5. Cato, Cottrell, Johnston, Sawyer, Johnston. Be Brock and Holt, Johnston. Holt in the 47, Brock in the 17. 17, it's going to be 2 laps down. He is on pit road. So 9 drivers on the lead lap. Green, white, checkered attempt. As the fun is never done. Give me a follow on Twitch. I'd appreciate it if you did. Three attempts at a green, white, checkered for the drivers here as we do what we do. So hopefully they don't need every one of them. We'll see, though. This race is far from over. Just getting to the white flag sometimes can be difficult for some folks. However, when they're up to speed, that last lap will be insane. So if they get around to the green flag, it's going to be a ton of fun to watch them work. Michael Carpenter, 16th in points, should carry over into the playoffs as he sets. Yarnell, Hibbs, Harris, Swope, Cato, Cottrell, Holt, Johnston. We should. I say he should. If Elliott wins, if Corey Vaughn wins, actually I can't. Corey Vaughn is on pit road. If his teammate wins, he's out of the playoffs. Green flag waves. 15 drops in with Gavin Hibbs there. Mike Carpenter, the lone wolf at the moment, needs his teammate. 33 of Elliott Swope is going to have Cottrell behind. Cato 3 wide right now. Holt Johnston in the mix. I think my turn 3 camera is going to be the best camera to be able to tell this one. Mike Harris back here in the back. Solid for a top 10. That's where he wants to be. Mike Carpenter now 3 wide. Yarnell, Swope, Hibbs. Elliott Swope has an opportunity here. He's got Yarnell with him. Yarnell just needs to not wreck him yet. Come on. They need the white flag here. They're going to get it, though. I think they're going to get it. Carpenter, Hibbs, Swope to the high side. White flag waves. The final lap here at Talladega. It has been an absolute dream machine. Swope to the high side. 23 of Carpenter there. 16 of Hibbs. This is for all the marbles between the two drivers out there, but we are not into the final turn yet. Hibbs takes the low line because Michael Carpenter gave up the line there. Hibbs poked his nose down. Elliott Swope with Nathan Yarnell with a run here. Cato to the high side. Yarnell goes to the high side. Hibbs is there. 33 trying to find a way around. Gavin down low. 15 of Yarnell up high. 33 is going to be there. 15 of Yarnell looks to be. Yarnell wins it. And he does. With Michael Carpenter behind. Cottrell finishes third. Elliott Swope had a shot there. They had a run on the outside. Had an opportunity to get himself there. But Yarnell comes across the line, makes a great last lap pass. And set himself up for a great finish there. What a good run. The number 15 comes home as your race winner. An opportunity to celebrate here. You know he's got to be loving life and ecstatic. And a chance to burn it down. Right here at Talladega. What a run. Look at that parallel parking job. Race results brought to you by iRacing Warriors Motorsports. Go check it out on Facebook. That is Motorsports with a Z. Give them a follow. That's your sponsor for today's race. Nathan Yarnell, your race winner. Carpenter Cottrell finishes in third. Cato, Swope, Hibbs, Sawyer, Johnston, Harris, Javorka. Brock Johnston finishes 11th. Dean finishes in 12th. Richard, Billy Sigmund, Scotty Grove, Sousa, all the way through 16th. Cordell and Vaughn will finish 17th and 18th. And down to the bottom. Joe is your race controller. Thank you to Joe Ellis. Good racing. It is absolutely fantastic racing. Great finish there at the end, regardless of wrecks or not, or cautions or not. It was a good finish. Turn 3 and 4. That's where you make your move on the last lap. GT finishes in 20th. Matt Swope and GT had the right strategy when he made that move earlier. It just circumstances do happen. It is the way that it is. So let us do this. We'll talk to the number 15. Congratulations, Nathan, on the race win here. I've been waiting for the number 15 to get into victory lane because we all know that's the number that I drive. So much love and support. I watched you have kind of the up and down day. You were able to push a little free whenever you were getting pushed, but pushing sets you up for the race win here. Talk to me about that finish.
Yeah, these trucks get kind of free when the setup isn't like it used to be. So it gets squirrely. I saw the strictly stock guys all lined up behind me and Michael, and I didn't think I had a chance, honestly. I was just going to try to help him. And then I just got a good run, and everything seemed to work out.
The run out of 3 and 4, from my perspective, and my point of view, once they kind of loosened up, I see Mike had the run there on the bottom, but he came up the racetrack a little bit, so that gave Gavin an opportunity to drop low. So you were 3 wide there for a moment, and that was able to give you that opportunity to get to the outside. It was a good fit. Like that last lap alone was worth the price of admission, just based on how that last lap strategy worked here, because it did work just the same.
Yeah, I figured Gavin was going to try to make a move on Michael, but like I said, I saw Jesse and Cato coming to the outside, and I knew they had a strong run, and Cato's a good pusher, so I hoped I could get up in front of him and he could push me, and he did.
It was a great finish. Wild there at the end for a moment. Nathan, congratulations on the race win here. We know that that's going to definitely help out going into the playoffs and having those extra playoff points. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to say thanks to Strictly Stock and Duck Press Media and everybody that's sponsored this and put it on. It's been a blast so far.
So far, so good. Number 15, I look forward to seeing you in victory lane again.
Thank you much.
Always. That's Nathan Yarnell. He's going to be the man himself. What a great run that he had. Excuse me. One of the IWM representatives here, Mr. Michael Carpenter, edging out your teammate for a little bit there. Looked like he had a run. It was either you or he. Either win this race, Elliott had to win this race to knock you out of the playoffs, or you had to have a strong finish. You had the strong finish. Good upfront racing all day long. You guys worked as a team. It seemed like it was a gem of a race for a little while there for year 4.
Yeah, it was. It was a good race. We all worked together really well all night long. There for a little bit, it was me and Elliott up front, and I led a lot of laps, and Elliott was pushing me, doing really well. And then he got into kind of an incident and kind of separated us, but he made a good run there at the end. It was crazy.
Crazy to see that you guys were able to make it work. What's it like being a part of a team that was able to drive around together for so long, to be able to make those moves?
We've been together for probably, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months or so now together, doing a lot of racing. We all run really well together. It's fun running with those guys. We work really well together, and it's fun with those guys for sure.
Well, top 3 finish for the title sponsor for today's race, and it was a gem. It was a gem. The last lap seemed like it lived up to every expectation that you'd want to see at Talladega. And congrats on a P2 finish here, Mike. I thought you were going to win it there for a moment.
Yeah, I did too, but it was fun either way, man. I enjoyed it.
It was a ton of fun. Give a shout out to Mike. Appreciate you.
Thanks, buddy. I certainly appreciate it, guys. Thanks to all my IWM guys. It was fun.
Always a ton of fun. Michael Carpenter finishes in second, has a dream drive off there in that Chevy. Chevy's finished 1, 2, 3 today, and that was a ton of fun to see. Because I'm a Chevy fan here. I like the way the Toyota looks now. But I also like the adjustments that iRacing has made and that the Gander Mountain Truck Series has made as well. Jesse Cottrell, the number 88, finishes in third here. And man, oh man, you had to work for that one.
Yeah, I went down and took my fast repair right before that green white checker came out, and I was just trying to stay in the back, right around until get down to the end of it, and it worked out as usual. 2 spots less than what I wanted, but I'll take a third.
Yeah, it's up 17 spots, biggest mover of the race. Going into the playoffs after Easter, you're getting into some tracks that you guys have had that similar tracks that we've seen long green flag runs in. Similar to today, yes, there were 5 cautions for incident, but the cautions were basically late stint runs, cautions where it seemed like everybody was trying to find their spot and get themselves set up, and then that's what kind of made things happen. Getting into the playoffs, where do you find that these tracks are going to have to kind of play? Because you've got Daytona as your another super speedway race as your final race of the season. How do you have to set yourself up over the next 6 or 7 weeks to be able to do that?
Just got to run consistent. Try to run top 3, top 5. I got a few tracks coming up that I'm pretty confident in, like Dover, Pocono, and a few other ones that I like pretty good. And I think getting into the playoffs, I'll have a pretty good shot to try to lock my way through into the Championship 6 and go to Daytona where anybody can win it. You know what I mean? So that's why we put Daytona there, to give anybody that gets in the top 6 a chance to win the championship.
Yeah, it's going to be about teamwork at that, but all bets are off in the grand scheme of things. It's a ton of fun. Talladega was a super success. I liked the race. It was a ton of fun to watch, and congrats on a P3 finish here, Jesse. Give shout outs. It's your time.
All right, thank you. Yeah, let's see here. I gotta get them pulled up here.
Got a whole list of them. We got a whole list.
The Flying Aces, Lentz Creative, Duck Press Media Solutions, Creekers Crafts, Black Car Mafia, Signatures Esports for putting this on every weekend for us, and iRacing Warriors Motorsports that put on this event for us tonight. And I just want to continue by saying our thoughts and prayers are with the Webb family. Weber, we love you, buddy, and we're here if you need anything.
Absolutely, Jesse. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Happy Easter to you, and if I don't see you in the rest of the week, I will see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Always, that's the man himself, the guy who puts on the league, and the guy that takes care of me over here, and also make sure that you have some entertaining racing here Sunday evenings. Jesse Cottrell, he is a pretty awesome dude. Appreciate everybody being out there. Same thing. Thank you to all the folks that helped put on this league tonight. Thank you to the iRacing Warriors Motorsports. I will adjust the posts to be able to tag them in there, so I'll make sure to do that. But go check them out on Facebook. There's a link in the chat on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. So if you're rewatching this back on Facebook and Twitch, you'll be able to see it. I highly recommend you do that. Give us a like, give us a follow, do everything that you need to do. Thank you to all the folks that support me as well, to include all of you out there with the new subs. Thank you, Nate, for the 5 gifted out there. We've reached our 20 goal. That's awesome. We'll adjust that goal, try to get ourselves to 25, and just keep pushing that out there on Twitch. Thank you so much to all the folks. Joe24 Ever, thank you very much for being the race controller out there. Thank you to Strictly Stock, Duck Press Media Solutions, all the folks over there for doing what they do. Thank you to Dubby, thank you to Green Man Gaming, thank you to the mods and all the folks that helped me out as well. Thank you to folks past and present as well. I mean, I couldn't have gotten here where I am, where you guys have put me without you. So thank you so much. Big special thank you to roastedgems.com. Again, use that promo code BZ Bravo Zulu 20 for 10% off your first order. And then, of course, and always go to iRacing.com. Oh, Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. Love those guys. They're absolutely amazing. AJ Coppola does a phenomenal job. You watch them race, go out there and listen to what they do with the podcast on all your major podcasting platforms. And iRacing.com. Can't thank them enough for a platform for me to be able to call races and do what I do over here. Throat's a little hoarse. Much love to you. We'll see you tomorrow night for the NASCAR East Coast Racing League. They're heavy in their playoff time as well. I'm just excited. We're going to see, or not tomorrow, not NASCAR East Coast. Tomorrow is IVRL. They are in at Martinsville tomorrow. And then Tuesday will be NASCAR East Coast Racing League. That'll be NECRL. It's going to be a ton of fun. Much love to you. We'll see you in the next one, and have a good night.